Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pick 3 Kansas here, ready to share with you the numbers that dropped today here in Kansas for our midday as well as our evening draw. Said that weird. But first I wanted to start off with just pointing out to you at how effective the 317 method is. And this example right here is this is the 317 rundown that I used to do for my March numbers that I've shared, that I've already had two exact hits, which were $500 jackpots. That one, the ones that I had the exact matches on were the 169 and the 745. I think for April I'm gonna do it a little bit differently, because how I did this one is when I first discovered the effectiveness of it, it was in February, and so I took all of the combos and where they laid as far as what pattern they made in the 317 rundown, and I just copied that over, and that's the numbers that I chose to share and use. But I think that now, like, okay, so 882 just came out for the evening draw tonight, and if you see right here 882, now that is a number that I should have, that's right there in the middle. That's a combo that I should have had on my monthly numbers list for sure. But I think I'm gonna do it a little bit different for April, but I'm still anxious to see if there's gonna be any more hits. If you haven't seen, this is the list here, the March numbers list. And so if you look right here, you can see 878, which 7 could be 2, and essentially that would be the closest one to the 882 that I had on here. But you know, you win some, you lose some, it's whatever. But let's take a look at this. So thus far, and this isn't going to be including like mirror numbers or flip numbers, this is 449 was the first draw of the month, and that's the only one aside from this 776 that we're not touching in this 317 rundown. So we have the, and I tried to highlight them, I only had the 3 colors, but I try to highlight them the color that they are here as they came out midday. We got the midday and then the eve, and I tried highlighting them and then highlighting them here where they were located. And so I just think that that's pretty cool, you know, like look at that. Like, I mean, that's 2 exact hits, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, like 13 box hits. I mean, if you would have played those numbers, I mean, that would be what, 1,000, which would be for your 2 jackpots, and then 80 times, well, no, because you'd get 160 for this one here. Anyways, it'd be a lot of money, and you'd be pretty freaking smart if you were actually playing all those numbers, because yeah, that, like I said, that's a lot of money. So anyways, the midday numbers for today, which is the 8th of March 2020, the numbers were 776. And I started following this, I subscribed to, I guess it's pronounced Noiko 317, and he's got some really awesome, and I mean extremely cool and detail-oriented ways of graphing, you know, his Colorado's Pick 3 lottery. And if you're watching this, Noiko 317, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. And you do great work, and I tried following along, so that's why this is highlighted. It's kind of mimicking the patterns that he does. And I was just trying to, you know, before I went to the store and played my numbers, which I did not play 882, I actually played 906. And the reason why I played those numbers is because A, I knew that they were on other lists of numbers that were possible and maybe due, but also I went back in time to the first time that 776 had dropped was the 9th of what is that, July of 2010. And what I did was I looked at the numbers that had dropped right before the 776. So I did a 317 rundown with the 790 for that date, and then I had another one. This one I messed up on, so I just redid it. This was for the 7th of December 2012. And I was trying to use the kind of pattern method that the guy on the YouTube channel was, using, but I just wasn't able to really completely understand it. But I was kind of working a little fast, but I love it. I think it's really cool to have that information tracked. And it, yeah, I like that, I kind of have my own ways of doing things, as far as recording the numbers that have dropped since I started playing, which I have recorded every single drawing since the basically the 1st of January of this year. So that's right, like kind of when I started playing. So let me make sure that you guys can see all right. Okay, so the numbers that we're going to be choosing today, or this evening I should say, are going to be for the midday drawing, the March 9th, which is going to be tomorrow, Monday. I think it's Monday. Is that Monday? Anyways, it's been a long weekend, so I know that we're going to be having a trip due soon, and the fact that the moon is getting fuller, I think tomorrow may be actually the actual date of the full moon. I always like to play a lot of triples like 3 days before the day of, 3 days after, like the scheduled full moon, because I've seen a lot of things about that. And our last triple here in Kansas, 000, fell, I think it was 3 days after, or the 3rd day of the full moon, something like that. But anyways, I thought that was pretty trippy and cool, because I'm also into numerology and astrology and that type of those types of topics. And anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look at this here. I wrote the 888 down. Our date number that I added up, I did 9 plus 3, which would be 12. And then you just drop the 1, so 2. So that's why I put boxes around these 2s here. And then the reason why I put a box around here, because I've been using this myself. I think this is I call it the hot zone. I just count up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 5, 6, and 7, I put a box around, because here in Kansas we've had a lot of hits come out just from inside that box or touching into that box or what have you. So anyways, let's go ahead and jot a couple numbers down before we go ahead and finish this up here. I was noticing this 020 here, so I'm gonna write that one down as a possible hit for tomorrow's drawing. And I think that the doubles are going to keep coming also. We did not have a double for a while, and we didn't have any 0 before we had our double that I can remember. So I'm noticing that this right here, this I got the 020. I like the 337 and the 644. I'm going to write both of those down as potential hits. And let's see here. We got a 199. Let's go ahead and add that one there. And how about, we see this, we got 254, 254. That's with the date number. 274, 274, 272, 272. What do you think? I'm gonna go with the 274. And I've been waiting still for that 174 to drop here. Look at that, 174. Doot, doot, right there. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna write that one down too. I might actually play that number just because I haven't played it for a couple days. Oh, I didn't finish my tic-tac-toe grid. So I did the 882 up and down. These are the flip numbers, so 115. And then the mirror number of 8 is 3. So we just do 3, 3. And then the mirror number of 2 is 7. So that is that. And I guess I should be looking over here too. I know that they like to hit in certain ways. They like to take the corners. Sometimes we get the 3 outside corners. Is what the 3 corners, what I call it. Sometimes they'll do what was it? Oh, we'll do like bam, 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 like pyramid shape, like 4, 6, and 2, which that's a good combo. I like that one. 4, 6, 2. Let's see where it's at in here. 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 1, 4, 6, 2. Oh, let's go ahead and do it anyways. Say 4, 6, 2. I like this 7, 2, 5. They've been really hot. Those numbers have been pretty hot here in Kansas recently. For now, anyways. Oh, see, it's there twice. 725, 725, 727. Ooh, I don't think we're going to have another double seven, but you never know. Kansas be crazy up over here. I mean, come on. If you follow along with our numbers, it's ridiculous. The amount of repeats, and oh, it drives me crazy. It's a love-hate relationship, to be honest. Okay, let's just do one more. What is this? 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10, and then I'll go ahead and close this video off, turn it off, or whatever you call it. It's going to be ending after this one. So I'm looking around here. I really like the 947. I know that we've been missing some 9s. So I'm going to go ahead, if I haven't already. Where is that over here? 9. We don't have a 947 here, but I did get the 199, so I'm going to go ahead and jot down the 947. And so there you have it. There's the list, and as usual, I recommend that you use these numbers and follow your own guidance and intuition and methods that you use. These are just the combos that I'm suggesting or that I may personally play, but you really should be looking at, you know, following your state, or if you're here in Kansas, just following whatever you see as far as patterns and numbers that have been hitting the most, or whatever stands out to you. And for a little advice, 9 times out of 10, you need to go with your first one. There's been so many times that I've written down a number and then I've thought about it and worked out, you know, done a bunch of workouts, and then I ended up choosing a completely different number, and that first number was the one that hit like exact order. And that's happened to me at least 4 times. So yeah, just always go with your first instinct, you know. So anyways, thank you for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I need it. Even though I guess I should be good, you know, my channel is very new. So anyways, hopefully some of you out there will be playing along here and can get some big wins. I know that these combos may possibly work in other states as well. So if that happens to be the case, just leave me a comment down below and let me know about it. So anyways, good luck to everyone, and as usual, happy number picking. Goodbye.